It is Tuesday, May 15th, 2018, 9:46 a.m. Calling Mahnomen County District Court Administrator Camille Bessler.
Thank you for calling the Mahnomen County Court Administrator's Office. Our business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If you are calling to pay a traffic ticket or citation, or you have questions regarding a traffic ticket or citation, please press 1 now, and you will be directed to the Court Payment Center. If you have already talked with the Court Payment Center, or if you are calling for a matter other than a citation, including jury duty, please remain on the line and court administration staff will assist you. Please wait. You are being transferred. Good morning, Court Administration.
Hi, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Super, can't complain on a beautiful sunshiny day like today.
It is nice out.
Yeah. I have a question on a case here. It's case number 44CR18263. A Kelly Bruce Goggleye. And there's a 3/27/2018 e-filed complaint warrant, your index number 1.
Hold on. You're
Sure.
getting way ahead of me here.
Sure.
18. What was the last three numbers on that case number?
263.
Bruce Goggleye. Okay. And what's the question?
You have a 3/27/18 e-filed complaint warrant, your index number 1. I'm wondering what the charges are for this complaint.
Hold on just a sec, please.
Sure.
Excuse me. Looks like there's one misdemeanor. Who's calling?
The guy who's asking you the questions.
The guy with the questions?
Yes.
Are you seeing this on like Minnesota?
The Minsus? The Minsus. Minnesota Public Access Remote.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering what offense occurred here, because I've worked with Kelly and he's scrupulous about making sure that he's in compliance with all orders here. So I'm just trying to find out what this charge is all about.
Okay. So you have access to that document?
I do not. That's why I'm asking you what the charge is and what he's being accused of. Because I know he's been falsely accused of all sorts of different things. So that's the thing. He's been falsely accused in this case number 44CR16478. And I have a reason to suspect that's what the contempt is all about for this other case that should have been dismissed over a year ago.
Okay. And are you his attorney?
Never said I was. I'm just still trying to find out what he's being accused of.
Well, all I can tell you is that there is a complaint there.
Okay. So, what is the attorney's name for Kelly's case here?
Well, he has none on this case.
He's indigent, so he's representing himself. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that either.
So what are you saying then?
That it appears that there is none on there at this time.
So, was one public defender appointed to him then?
I don't believe so.
And why would that be?
Because he may or may not have applied for one.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you that anyway.
Well, there's an open spot there, and I know he has a public pretender, Joanne M. Mickles, for this other case, 44CR16478, who I reported to the chief judge, your Benchoof, is that how you pronounce it?
What county is that in?
Mahnomen.
Okay.
For, sabotaging his case, because he's being brought up on false charges, some false rape charges, so. and his evidence has been illegally withheld from him. So that's the situation. His case should have been dismissed over a year ago. So,
okay, so what is the question that I can answer for you?
well, again, I'm trying to figure out why there's a public pretender for case number 44CR16.
If he doesn't apply, then he doesn't get one. He would actually have to apply.
So was he offered that opportunity when he
Always.
showed up? When he showed up
I
for
imagine the sheriff's, whenever somebody gets picked up, I'm sure that that's an option at that time.
You're sure because you're guessing because
I don't work in the sheriff's department. Maybe you should call the sheriff's department and ask them.
Well, I certainly am going to do that next.
Sure. Would you like that number?
Actually, I'm not done speaking. I am aware that his evidence has been illegally withheld from him from the sheriff's department in Monoma County, Roseau County, and Todd County. In this other
I can't
case.
speak for any other county either. So at this time, I'm not able to answer your questions, but if you'd like, I would be happy to give you the number for the sheriff's department in Monoma County.
That's all right. I'm going to actually call the jail where he's at, which is in the Tri-County jail up in Polk County.
Up in Polk, okay, sure.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, Tuesday, May 15th, 2018, 9:53 a.m. Calling the, what's it called? Tri-County Community Corrections.
Corrections, Kitty.
What'd you say?
Correction Center, Kitty, can I help you?
Kitty? Yeah, how are you doing today?
Good.
Well, that's good. Say, are you the sergeant that's on duty?
Yep.
Okay. I'm calling about one of your inmates there. Let's see, where is he at here? Kelly Bruce Goggleye.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm in the middle of something else.
Sure.
Okay, hold on a sec. Step away from your computer for 2 seconds and it shuts down.
Sure. They're the things you love to hate.
Okay, Mr. Goggleye. Kelly.
Yes.
All right, what do you want to know about him?
Well, it appears he's been there since March 29th of 2018. And I just spoke to the court administrator or court administration for this case that he's got in Monoma County, a contempt of court charge, case number 44CR18263. And I was asking him how come he doesn't have a public defender because he's indigent. And they said that the sheriff's department should have provided that information to him. So just wondering, did your jail facility provide him with that information to apply for a public defender or not?
He doesn't go through our court, so generally when we have inmates that go through Polk, Red Lake, or Norman County Court, which is what we are mainly housing for,
Sure.
then when we book people in, we provide them with a public defender application, and then we bring it up to our court. I'm not sure how Monoma County does it. They have inmates. Monoma County brings people to court in Monoma County, and then they house them out everywhere else.
Sure.
So,
I understand that.
Misty would be she's the jail administrator there, so she might have some kind of record. We don't have any kind of a record. We don't have court minutes or anything on them on the per diems that we hold. It's just generally we book them personal information, then just a charge and a bail. So everything goes through Monoma County, and I've got her number if you want to call her and ask her about it.
The jail administrator?
Yep.
So the jail.
I can definitely hand him a copy of ours, and then scan it and email it to Misty if she wants if she wants a copy sent to her, and then she can deal with it, but it wouldn't go through our courts anyway.
Okay, so you're saying Misty. I'm looking at your website. It says Joey Peterson. He's the jail administrator or not?
He's our jail administrator, but this guy is a Monoman County per diem, and so Misty Amberg is the jail administrator for Monoman County. He's only here on a Monoman County charge, so Monoman County pays us to house him.
Okay, well that's where I was getting confused. I was trying to figure out who this Misty was, but Misty's the jail administrator for Monoman County.
Yep. Are you his attorney or he's?
I am not his attorney at all. Helped him expose the fact that evidence has been illegally withheld from him by the Monoman County Sheriff's Department, the Roseau County Sheriff's Department, and the Todd County Sheriff's Department. In fact, he's a witness in a criminal complaint that I have filed against the Todd County Sheriff and the Roseau County Sheriff for illegal withholding readily available free electronic information from me. So, I was trying to figure out what the heck happened to Kelly, because he confirmed the fact that he was contacted by an investigator from Lake of the Woods County who's investigating the Roseau County Sheriff, but when I tried to get a hold of him to find out about if Long Prairie Police Department had contacted him about the investigation into my criminal complaint against the Todd County Sheriff, I didn't hear back from him. I was trying to figure out why he wasn't responding, and then I just recently found out that he's sitting in your jail.
Okay.
After I called court administration, finding out that he didn't have an attorney. So, yeah, I certainly would appreciate if you would give him that application, because I'm thinking that they intentionally didn't want him to get the public defender. Of course, I have reported his worthless public defender to the chief judge, Ben Schoof, for him or her sabotaging Kelly's case, which should have been dismissed over a year ago, because all this evidence.
Would you want a copy of this public defender application, and you can submit it to the court, so it doesn't bypass all the other law enforcement that might not do what they're supposed to with it, if you're afraid of that?
Well, the thing is, why would I want to fill out a form that Kelly needs to sign? You see what I'm saying?
No. I can have him fill it out, and I can email it to you, and then you can submit it to the court. Do you want to do that? Or should I go through Misty? Well,
first of all, I'm not an attorney, and I don't represent him.
Oh, okay.
I never said that I was an attorney. So. No,
I just assumed that you were trying to help him out legally.
Well, I am helping him out. I've been exposing the fact that his public defender's sabotaging his case, and that he's been brought up on false charges. The person who's falsely accused him has falsely accused him before, falsely accused someone else. So this is the thing.
What do you want me to do? I can try and help out however I can. I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Well, again, I just found out that Kelly was there today. So, I'm just trying to get up to speed with what's going on. I'm trying to find out, he's contacted me before. I'm thinking what they did is they snatched him up so he didn't have my home phone number, so he couldn't even contact me. So this is the thing. I would gladly give you my home phone number in the hopes that Kelly would think that he should contact me. Would that be possible?
Yep. What's your name?
My name is Terry, T as in Tom, E-R-R-Y, Nemmers, N as in Nancy, E, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, E-R-S. And my phone number is 320-283-5713.
Okay.
So I'd prefer that he calls me. Is he on lockdown or anything like that, or is he in general population?
No, they're all out until lunch in the morning. Everybody's out until lunch lockdown for meds, and which is in an hour and 15 minutes, and then they're on tier lockdown where they get hour and a half for 2 hours out, and then in, and then out, and then in for the rest of the day. So morning is everybody's out. So.
Okay, so then the rest of the day it's alternating?
Yeah, It alternates, yeah. So, but
Okay.
he'll have plenty of time to use the phone throughout the day. So,
Okay.
I'll make sure he gets this. And are you like an investigator or something, or he'll just know your name, won't he?
Well, he'll know exactly who I am. I've helped
Okay.
him get all sorts of evidence for his case and stuff like that. And
All right. Well, I'm heading through to do rounds here in about 10 minutes, so I'll make sure he gets this morning.
thank you. Appreciate your help.
You bet.
Yep, I know.
Yep. Bye bye.
Hello.
Hi, is this Terry Nemmers?
Who's this?
Hi, this is Andy Larson with Tri-County Community Corrections.
Yeah.
Hi, say, yeah, just confirming, so I got your Chapter 13 data request by email yesterday.
Okay.
And I just wanted to confirm that the email that it came from, the lionnews00@gmail.com, is that where you want me to send the items you requested? Just send it to that spot? Or to that email address, I'm sorry?
Well, that's pretty well clearly spelled out in my Chapter 13 data request to please email/file share me readily available free electronic public information pursuant to the electronic statute there.
Okay. Yep, so I just wanted to make sure that that was where you wanted it sent to, is just that same email.
Well, yeah, well, I got you on the phone. You know, I do appreciate your call. I had a disturbing phone conversation with one of your sergeants, a Sergeant Kitty, in which she told me that Kelly Goggleye was not provided a form to fill out for a public defender, and she was making some wild and outrageous claims that he wasn't going to be seen in your courts. Is your interactive video TV, is that in the jail, or did you have to go to the Polk County Courthouse to use that?
I guess I'm not familiar with the scenario you're referencing, so I wouldn't be able to respond to that.
Well, either you have interactive video set up in your jail, or it's set up in the courthouse. I'm trying to figure out where it is, because
It's both. We have the capability within the jail itself, and then depending upon the circumstances, there would also be scenarios where an interactive court appearance could be coordinated to occur in one of the Polk County courtrooms.
Okay, because according to the public record, Kelly had an interactive video on, let's see, what day was that? I think that is March 29, 2018. ITV conducted, and that was for Monoman case 44CR16478. That's for these false sex charges he's been charged with since 2016. And I have a new case here that I'm looking at. It's case number 44CR18263, in which he had an interactive video conference on 3/29/2018. That's another Monoman case for contempt of court. Now, I have clear, precise, and unquestionable evidence that Kelly was scrupulous in following all the orders because he didn't want to jeopardize his visitation with his daughter. And of course, you know, these malicious charges were preventing him from seeing his daughter, 24/7. And I spoke to the court administration in Monoman County yesterday, and I was trying to figure out why there's no attorney listed for Kelly Goggleye, because I'm helping poor black falsely accused James Campbell in Minneapolis, and he attended a hearing, and immediately he was labeled as pro se when he wouldn't say whether he was retaining an attorney or a private attorney or applying for a public defender. So, it seems extremely strange that Kelly, who has a history of applying for public defenders, doesn't have a public defender in this situation, and it's just like limbo here. There's no indication that he applied for one, and your staff told me specifically that he was not given a form because, he wasn't seen in your local court, which of course, essentially, you have your court, your ITV, can be seen from anywhere from the four corners of the state of Minnesota, correct?
Assuming that the other jurisdictions have the necessary
Correct.
IT infrastructure.
Correct. Yeah. See, so this is the problem. I have reason to suspect that, this is just a way to harass and intimidate Kelly into pleading guilty to this other case that he's been falsely charged with and trying maliciously prosecuted since 2016, when the case should have been dismissed about 2 years ago now. You see what I'm saying?
So we're housing him from Monoman County. I don't know any of the specifics.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you did. I'm talking about your actions at your jail, preventing Kelly Goggleye from obtaining court paperwork so you can apply for a public defender. That's what I'm specifically talking about. And your sergeant trying to cover this up by saying, oh, well, he never was in any of our local courts, when you just admitted that your ITV is both in your jail and in your court. And it doesn't really matter where Kelly is at this ITV hearing, he's still in the court. See, so if the court hearing's being held in your jail, that's a court setting. You understand that, correct?
Sure.
Okay. See, so the officers of the court are willfully refusing to provide Kelly with the proper paperwork so you can apply for a public defender. Now, I spoke to your sergeant, and she said that she'd be even willing to hand Kelly these papers and email them to me. And I said, why would you want to do that? I'm not his attorney. See, so obviously you have the capability of making sure that Kelly has that information, make sure he signs it, and make sure it's sent to the proper person, or even to the court. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is the thing. I need to know if your Sergeant Kitty actually handed Kelly those papers and actually witnessed Kelly sign them or reject them, and then transfer them to the proper court, which of course would be Monoman County. Since she is an officer of the court, right?
No, she's not an officer.
She is not an officer of the court. She was telling me that she was going to make sure she handed court paperwork to Kelly Goggleye. How is she not an officer of the court?
Well, again, I don't know the specifics of whether or not Sergeant Barstead handed the paperwork that she had told you she was going to. I would have to follow up with that.
Well, I would appreciate.
Calling was just to follow up and make sure that I had the correct email address to send the requested data.
Well, yeah, again, I appreciate the call, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my recorded phone conversation with your sergeant and my recorded phone conversation I'm making with you, and I'm going to put it up on the internet, and I'll make sure a link goes to the chief judge. I do believe his name is Ben Schoof, and sign my name to a complaint. You understand?
Okay.
So that's the situation, because again, like I have reason to suspect that Kelly's being coerced into pleading guilty to something he didn't do, and now he's being shoved up there as a form of torture to harass him into, making sure that he pleads guilty and sticks to the guilty plea he was coerced into. You understand?
All right, Terry.
Okay. Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.